Carly, where you at? Come get me. Oh, hold on. Okay, so y'all know I don't go live from this page, so I'm just putting my Patreon in here for you guys to go and see Sunday's DNA results. And if you want to follow my lives or be a part of my lives, go to my TikTok page and follow that page. I can't talk too much stuff on this page. They don't let you cuss on this page, so I can't talk without cussing, not yet. So just meet me on the other page. See, I'm already about to say a cuss word. So we had a little fun at home last night. So we gonna leave tonight. But thank you though. We was too tired last night, but we on the way. We on the way. The room is booked. She said she thought we was leaving last night. Baby, really on my shit. He was a little tired after work, so I don't drive too good in the dark. Did I see what she posted on Twitter? No, I don't want to talk about that lady no more. I don't got nothing else to say. We let Blueface handle that for the rest of his life. I ain't got nothing else to do with it. Well, when somebody talk to you that bad, you can't even accept their child no more, because that type of spirit is gonna bleed onto that baby. And if I don't want none of my grandkids getting the attitude and like wishing stuff like that on me either. So it's best to just sever the ties. I got 6 grandkids and I'm gonna leave it right there. Period. Like, could you imagine one of your grandkids getting mad one day and saying something like that to you? Like, that would crush my whole heart. I couldn't have no baby at my house that learned how to talk like that from his mom. You feel me? Like, y'all do that with y'all's. I can't do that. It's limits and levels to this. And as a grandparent, you never want to hear your grandchild speak like that. And your grandkids is gonna speak what they hear their mamas and their daddies speak. So that wasn't okay. That'll never be okay. I pray to God she don't talk like that to nobody. You know, that's just not a spirit I want around my other grandkids. I don't want my other grandkids to ever hear anybody say something like that and then think it's okay to say something like that, because there's power in your tongue. And you know what I'm saying? It's a double-edged sword. So that just spin right back around onto them people's family. I don't want that on my kids. And I have that right, and so do all the other mothers. I still love y'all too. I just, I tried. I gave y'all the benefit of the doubt, and Lord knows it's limits. It's limits and it's levels. I love you too, girl. And I gave it all I had. I didn't even know. I didn't even know what made her want to say something like that. I ain't said nothing about her or to her. Last time I seen, I was over there with the baby. I didn't even know it was no problem. Why you unblocked me for? But that's her. I don't wish her no ill will. Whatever she got going on, that's over there. I just don't want none of my grandkids. I don't want none of my kids. I don't want nobody to hear that. That's horrible. I don't want none of my other grandkids to hear, you know what I'm saying? 2 years from now, she in the house saying that about the baby daddy or the baby grandma. You feel me? And then the other kids hear that. You don't want kids, once kids hear stuff, you can't take it back. I could have took anything else but that. You can't unteach that spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's a spirit that's coming out of somebody's mouth. You can't undo that. Once I have to rebuke you, now you got to deal with that spirit over there. I can't do all that. I can't even deal with nobody on that level. That's different. Right, you don't even want to hear your child, when your child grow up from hearing that. You see John flipping me off, what Javon do? Flipping him off. Now imagine your child speaking of the demonic. Like, that's demonic. Like, imagine your child hearing demonic words. Like, they pick up those spirits. That's a spirit. I can't let my other grandkids be attached to that and hear that. Jaden and John was right. Them kids ain't supposed to be together. No ma'am, no how, ain't no way. When you hear somebody speak like that, that's like, it's gibberish. It's like, it's evil. You can't undo that. You could untrain a kid not to say fuck you, but you can't train a kid to put spells on people. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if she put that type of spell on the wrong person who's not covered in the blood, who's not baptized, who don't know Jesus, they don't even know what happened to them. And I don't want no grandkid running around doing that to no other kids. I don't want that. That's something they got to handle over there. It ain't even about protecting your peace. It's just about protecting your other kids. You could taint somebody. I don't wish no bad on her. I hope she get it together and she prospers. Just long as I've been living, I ain't never wished that on nobody. As many things that I done been through, I've never said nothing like that. It takes a different type of person to let that roll off their mouth for it to come out of their heart. Some of y'all been living y'all whole life, ain't never said that about nobody that done pissed you off. You can't, no ma'am. Right, it's a baby growing under that spirit though. It's a baby that's going to develop those characteristics, those traits, that voice. Just how Javon flipped me off, I was able to go tell my son, you know what I'm saying? See, this what you doing. You can't do certain stuff in front of kids. But if somebody hear that, they can't unhear that. I have never heard that before. I've never heard anyone say that to me or anyone else in all my life. Literally, I've never heard anyone say that before. That was totally disturbing to me. Yeah, Javon be saying some wild stuff, but it don't be some wild stuff you can't take. You know what I'm saying? It be irritated spirit. It don't be demonic spirit. It's differences. Now, y'all over there that's used to that, y'all stay, you can unfollow me. show me how to block you, whatever. I don't want none of that over here. I don't want it on my grandkids. My husband don't want it on his grandkids. We don't want people around us that talk like that. I don't care if they 5 years old. It's levels to spirits, then we don't want them. No thank you. You can have it. She didn't make me mad. That was just ugly. Yeah, girl, we was just in Ohio. No, he didn't tell her to keep the baby away from me. Remember, he told her to let me see the baby outside because he wanted me to see for myself. We don't have no beef. We don't have nothing. We're done. We're done there. Um, and I now see why my son says no too. I now see why. I ain't no victim. I ain't never gonna be no victim. You gotta be a you gotta be a person without God to be her victim. I can't never be her victim. Y'all her victims. Yeah, Wack said he gotta go through reception for us to pull up. I'm gonna pull up with Wack. So I don't have no problems. She said, damn, we got 2 million viewers on here. Hey, sunshine. No, I'm too old to get depressed. I don't think old people can get depressed. If I get depressed, I just take my kids to Disneyland. My grandkids. I don't get that. Thank God. Or I just bounce on Mr. Sappho for about 45 minutes. 35, 45. I don't get depressed, praise God. Hey, girl. I just was over there. When was I over John House with Journey? What was that, like 3 weeks ago? I just was at John House with Journey. Remember 3 weeks ago? Jaden was there too. She was there packing up her stuff. What was that, about 3 weeks ago? No, I ain't gonna never say nothing like that. No, ma'am. Yeah, girl, tell him to leave me alone. Goodbye. Yeah, I can take bad. I know how to fix a bad kid. I can't fix no bad kid wishing ill will on people. I can't do that. I don't care what nobody do to you. You don't go that far. Thank you, girl. I ain't praying for nobody. praying for my kids and and they kids, and that's it. I ain't got that to do. Fruit don't never fall too far from the tree. You right about that. She said you ain't got nothing to talk about. Let's see what y'all was talking about. Hey, girl. She talked about Cali, baby, too. Remember? We gotta watch them tongues. It's important to watch your tongue. She talked about my daughter, baby. Gotta watch them tongues, though. Especially people that got God. Now, them other people that's just roaming around, you can get away with that. But you can't you can't put that out there like that. I don't even want the apology. I rebuked it. It's over. It's done. I would prefer y'all please stay over there. Exit the page. Please leave me alone about that. I'm not talking about that no more. His dad taught him that. His dad taught him how to flip a middle finger. That's what I'm saying. That's what I told John. Like that spirit, even though he wasn't there for John to do this. You see how the next day after John did it to me? Now, John did it, yes, he might have been joking around, but he still did it. It came right back on him through his own kid. Doing the same thing to him. Exact same finger, bent up and everything. It looked like the same finger. You gotta watch what you do in front of your kids. I don't even want no apology. I just want to be left alone. I gave it all I had. I did. I don't even know what. Last time I was there to see the baby was the last time I seen her. We ain't had no dealings. Y'all been watching. Y'all know that spirit's just in there. It ain't got nothing to do with me. That shit ain't had nothing to do with me. I just thanked her and everything for taking the baby up there for John to go to court. No, ma'am. I don't want nothing else to do with it. I can take a wild, bad, reckless mouth kid. I can't take no evil spirits. I can't do it. Why is she keeping the baby from you? That's her baby. She can do whatever she want to do. I'm not looking for her baby. Not never again in life. So if that's what y'all was here for, I am terribly sorry. I don't want the pictures. I don't want nothing. I don't want no parts of it. It didn't start with me. Blue was perfectly fine when he went to college. I got all his teachers, principals, and college coaches that will sit up on this internet and tell y'all that is not the same person. But God said people would struggle when they get some money, and he got some money very young. He got to work through that. But I'm pretty sure the Lord is speaking to him since he can't get on the internet. It's real quiet. He can't get on the phone when he wants to. The Lord's speaking to him, baby, right now. And I thank God. I don't thank God that he in jail, but I thank God that he got some time to talk to him. Because when I went to jail, honey, at about that age, it changed my whole life. So I'm praying to God, and y'all can pray to God that he get out of there and change his whole life too. Because ain't nothing like sitting down for even 30 days, letting the Lord minister to you. I'm not finna repeat what she did because I already rebuked it. I'm sure you can find it. I don't care if I drag you down the street. I don't care if she kick you in your head. Using your tongue for stuff like that is not okay. It take a certain type of spirit to do that. I ain't never heard that before in my life. I don't have nothing against nobody. I just don't want it over here. I don't want no parts of it. I'm not mad at all. I just don't want no parts of it. She said, has anybody ever seen her husband? He invisible by this time. You not watching the show? Will somebody please tell this weirdo who just jumped on the live that she's not watching the show? Why are you here for if you're not watching the show? If you're not watching the TV show, why are you here? This live is about us. This live is about our family. This live is about our TV show, our family TV show. If you don't know that my husband ain't invisible by now, you should not be here. We don't want no new fans. Thank you, girl. I don't want no parts of nothing. No, ma'am.